Morning, folks. Wanted to touch base with you and go ahead and get us started on our family number 4 that the Central Global Methodist Church there in Asheboro is trying to help in Western North Carolina. These are families that have been affected by the hurricane. Most of them have been flooded or they've lost their entire home. So Central Global Methodist Church is helping facilitate this through the Operation Mountain Relief Project that the Midway Church has spearheaded. And one of the offsets of that Operation Mountain Relief was to help families get back in their homes. And that's where the Central Global Methodist Church has stepped in to facilitate this part of the project called Helping Hands. If you're new to the channel and you're not familiar with it, these are families that have been vetted, folks, that are going to fall between the cracks. And what I mean is these folks have their own homes. They work full-time. They're not part of any Section 8 housing, any type of government assistance, no free lunches at school, no Medicaid, anything like that. These folks work for a living. They pay their own way, and their insurance companies have denied them. They've had no other help, and they're not going to get any other help because they're not going to qualify unless the churches step in and help them. So this is where we're getting some of these families that are trying to get some help. They're very reluctant in doing so. You have to pry the information out of them to get them to do this. They're proud people. I wouldn't want anybody to know I was having to have help either, and for that reason, out of our respect for these folks, we're not going to give you any names of these folks, but we are going to tell you a little bit about what happened to them, and this will reflect no information that could be gotten on these folks for their privacy's sake, and we don't want to embarrass them or anything. So this is video number 4, family number 4. If I pause during this video just for a second, it's because there's a name or something that I feel like could identify these folks. So I may pause for a second and read a little bit and kind of give you a little synopsis of what was said here without revealing any information. So this is number 4. This is a husband and wife, and they have 4 children. One is age 14, one is age 10, one is age 5, and one is age 3. So we have a 14-year-old son, a 10-year-old daughter, a 5-year-old son, and a 3-year-old daughter. And the story goes as this. Our family was significantly impacted by Hurricane Helene. The morning of the storm, we wake up to the sound of a large oak tree striking the roof of the house in the master bedroom. So that would be something that would be kind of very devastating to have to wake up to hearing a tree crash through the roof. They go on to say, we luckily had chosen to sleep downstairs due to the severity of the storm, so our family remained safe physically. About an hour after waking up from the sound and the shaking of the first impact through the master bedroom, we braced ourselves as we heard the cracks of a second tree striking the very front and middle of our house. The second tree caused large holes in the roof in our main living area and kitchen, letting in large amounts of water. In the following days, we were without power for more than 10 days. This caused the water damage to remain and stagnate as we were unable to use shop vacs without a power source to remove the water. They couldn't apply any heat, no fans, couldn't get the water out. So we were unable to get the water out, and we have a significant mold problem now. We have had to remove all of our flooring in our main upstairs living space as well as a large amount of drywall, and we will have to replace our living room furniture and a lot of our kitchen supplies. So a lot of damage in that house, upstairs and downstairs, folks. We are blessed to be alive and are thankful to have made it through the storm with just damage to our home. Many others were not as lucky as we are. She says she works as a nurse part-time in the local community hospital and also works part-time in her dad's cabinet shop. Her husband is a real estate agent and has taken a huge hit in his business due to the damage of Western North Carolina. She goes on to say that she appreciates you for reading our story and for your willingness to help us through this difficult time. On 11/27, there was an update by Ross. He says, I am unsure what the total cost is going to be. We are still waiting for funds from the insurance. So this is a possibility here that the insurance may help cover some of this. I know we are going to be a bit short on insurance if it does come in. And our main needs are kitchen appliances, living room furniture, and I'm sure some other stuff that's not listed here. So family number 4 here, folks, is a husband and wife with 4 children. And they had 2 trees to fall through their house. So hopefully they are going to get some assistance from the insurance company. They're still waiting on information from them. And they do know they're going to need some help with appliances. And there's a good possibility that they're going to need more and just don't know it yet, especially with the mold problem. So a lot of times when that stuff starts, you've got to take out a whole lot more than what you normally would have to because of the mold and mildew problems. So folks, if you'd like to help family number 4, you can make note of that you can donate through the Central Global Methodist Church. That information will be in the description below. And make sure that if you're doing an online donation, that you click the other button and then go in there and designate what you're needing for that designation to go to the Western North Carolina Hurricane Relief Helping Hands Fund, something that they will know that this is for Western North Carolina and family number 4. Or you can just place it into the Helping Hands Fund and it can go toward any family that we are putting out here that's needing help, that we're trying to get out of temporary housing. If we can get them out of the temporary housing, this will allow someone that could possibly be in a tent to get into this temporary housing and out of the cold weather. So folks, all your information is going to be in the description form down below. Just click the More button and click it a second time and you'll see all of that information pop up. I appreciate you joining me today. We've got 2 more families that we've got descriptions on that we're going to be talking about. They'll be following. And we have a 7th one that is on the way, it looks like. And that one is a unique story as well. And we're going to be getting all that stuff set up. So folks, we appreciate all the donations you've made, whether it be an item sent or financial donations. You have no idea how important all of this has been to these people. And no telling how many lives have been saved through all of your donations and your prayers. And it's just been incredible to see what's coming in on our side. And just know, folks, that you've played a part in Operation Mountain Relief. You may be on the West Coast, all the way on the other side of the United States, but you're just as important as the people that are here, boots on the ground, by your prayers and your donations. Thanks a lot, and thanks for watching, and have a blessed day.